one death, two critical conditions, and one lifelong severe impediment. That's one thing that the City Council wants to fix with meeting tonight. Vidor City Council meeting, May 28th. We've got a few points. It was actually a great meeting, and a lot of topics were covered to really help make Vidor the place we want to call home. So one of the things that they did vote upon is actually the nomination and the hiring of Robbie Hood, the current Pinehurst city manager, to come over here to Vidor. And I believe they're actually already in process to getting a home over here. And so he's going to start up, and June 16th, I believe, is his new hire date. Now, one of the things that he volunteered is actually to give a couple hours a week free to come over here, do work, and start working within the town. So that's really nice to him. Now, there was a few points on tonight's meeting. It started off, there was a post about possible closure of the Vidor City Pool. It's a big deal. Swim team. One thing that the Vidor City Pool does have is it has a competition for modified swimmers. So we say handicap, but we just got to modify it. They're modified. I like modified much better than handicap. That's people that need modified swimming lessons or competitions that can't compete in other sports. I think that's a great way of also talking about it. So the Vidor City Pool does a whole bunch. It has those swimming classes. It has swim teams of all different types. It allows certain people that can't participate in baseball or football or soccer to actually be in a competitive sport. And it's the only one in Orange County. So Vidor Pool is needed. And a few families came up and spoke on the need and necessity of the pool and what it really means to them. So it was great to hear some public comments about one of the positives of town. Now, let's skip to that topic in the City Council meeting because it did come up a little bit later. And the City Council deliberated back and forth talking about some of the problems that the pool has had. The pumps, the motors, I mean, some of the cost, the issues of lifeguards. So if you're a certified lifeguard and you'd like a little job, Vidor's probably going to be reaching out pretty soon once they get their pump and motor fixed for people just like you. So if you're certified, I know it's a 2-year inspection, we need you. We do. We really could use you. Because one of the things that's not happening right now is the Red Cross in Beaumont is not certifying anybody because of COVID-19 problems. But we know you're out there, so if you know a person that is certified lifeguard, tag them in the post, let them know the city's going to be looking for them. Okay. Now, the City Council talked back and forth. They really want to open the pool. They know how much it means to the community and our area, and how many people it does bring in for families that they just need that stuff. My kids go to this. We have pool parties there. They are on the swim team. My sons learned to swim there. My daughter learned to swim there. So it's a big deal. And if you haven't ever seen the Vidor City Pool, you need to be a part of it. Okay. Now, let's see, right-of-ways. Okay. I said at the beginning of this video that we have had 4 major accidents with pedestrians. You've seen them. They're walking at nighttime. You can barely see them. And they're on the main road. They're on Orange Street. They're walking without any gear, and you can't see them. I mean, by the time you come up on them, it's almost too late. And sometimes they're off in a ditch, or you go off in a ditch. It's not safe. Now, there was 4 incidences recently that pedestrians were hit because the streets aren't well lit, there's no sidewalks, and they were wearing dark clothing. One was actually a fatality. Another one, that person's going to have a severe impediment the rest of their life. I mean, it's life-altering. And 2 others, just critical conditions because you can't see. So the City Council brought forth really a motion to talk about vests, basically ways to see them. We already make bicyclists wear those orange safety vests at nighttime. Well, we're talking about pedestrians walking out. Now, it's going to be multiple benefits. One, the people that are out on the street, they need to have this gear on. Allows police officers to stop them. There's a lot of walkers out there. There's a lot of people that pull door handles. They're wearing dark clothes. They don't want to be seen. Well, it gives police and citizens say, hey, there's this person out here walking without gear on, and now the officers can stop them. this is not about writing tickets. It's not about that at all, because that's negligible money. It's about safety, because yes, these people can get hit, but what happens to the person that hits them? Say you're driving down the road and you hit a person and you kill them. Yeah, it was sad for the person that was in the road that shouldn't have been there, but that's a life-altering effect to the person that hit them. It's safety, 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 safety. So hopefully with these new ordinances that potentially will pass, people at nighttime will have some safety gear. And if it's a financial thing, I think we can work that out to help get these people some the vest that's needed. Now, what else came up? There was a relief fund for coronavirus. City's trying to get some money reimbursed for them, so they got to apply for a grant, so that's going to come up. Also, there's another program to help the city with PPE, personal protection equipment, and other grants to help maybe even businesses. The city automatically qualifies for, I guess, $125,000, 25% of the program, and they're going to look to see what things they can get up to the $600,000 total. Little thing. If there's questions about that, call city manager. Maybe we can get you helped out. Let's see. Now, one of the other things is what I'd really like to hear is this Vidor Police Department had a 2009 F-150 police unit, a truck, and it was a month away from being retired. 150,000 miles, a little older truck, and it got into an accident. 18-wheeler apparently hit it going through an intersection, drug the truck with the officer inside, ripped the bumper off, and it, yeah, had some problems. But I guess the truck's in a position where they can sell it, and it's actually going over to a former narcotics officer, actually the new constable, and that is Jeremiah Gunter, I believe. Apparently he was from the Jefferson County Task Force, so always great to have a narcotics officer now as the constable. That's just help all the way around. Love narcotics officers that come over, really help out and cross-train with the Vidor Police Department. Not really cross-train, but they can communicate back and forth for some of the problems that the county has and the area has. So nice to see him. I look forward to talking and meeting with him. Now, that was really the main things. Let me make sure I got all my notes in of all the city council stuff. There was one other thing I wanted to cover. Contractor. There was some road work that we were going to have done, and there was some bids that was up to, I think, May 26th. So contractors were able to put bids in. There were 6 contractors to put bids in. The engineered study said it should cost about $376,000, and the bids came in from $292,000 to $434,000. So there was a couple bids pretty close to what the engineer said, and they made their choice based off of experience, staff's input, the best interest for the city, and the history of performance. Because apparently one of the bidders doesn't have the best history with the town. Now, what does that mean? Well, they got to have great communication. They got to have quality work. They have to be a reliable company with good quality and done on time. Though, bar none. Okay. Sometimes you got great company that have the best bids, and you know what? They're hard to deal with, and they don't always do the best. Do we really want to work with those? No, we don't. So the recommendation from the city was LD Construction. City council members voted upon that and chose to award LD Construction the work, and they've done some great work. They've done a few things around town, and they've done some back and forth. If you've driven down 90 and you notice it's redone, I believe LD Construction did that work as well. Let's see. That was it. City council meeting, May 28th. Not too much stuff, but an important meeting. Some great things were voted upon. If you have questions, or if you'd like me to bring something up to city council, or some changes that you'd like to come up, feel free, come up. Next meeting is in 2 weeks. Sign up on the petition right beforehand. You can speak. They give you 3 minutes. Talk your part. Maybe the city council member does something about it. But like I said, share, like, comment, be active in the community. If there's something that you need to know about, send a message below. We'll see about finding the answers. Guys, Jerad Spencer, Flair Real Estate. Thanks for watching.